Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the one and the only Rumboyz Fantasy Network. As always, I'm your host, Rumboyz Robbie. Welcome to our Thursday night our Thursday night football, fantasy football pregame show. I have a couple of guests backstage, but first things first, gotta let you know this show is brought to you by Monkey Knife Fight. Please download the Monkey Knife Fight app and utilize promo code Rumboyz in all caps when you download and looking in the app store. It's just going to look like that. We're going to match your very first deposit all the way up to $100. So if you're into daily fantasy props, get on over to monkeyknifefight.com, utilize our promo code, and we are going to help you guys win some money over there on them props. Also, if you're, for Monday Night Football, get my articles on drroto.com. Like, come on. I'm giving you guys a lot of Monkey Knife Fight opportunities. Also, this show is brought to you guys by the SportsMe app. Link in the description will also be rolling through the live chat as well. Download the SportsMe app. If you have a question, comments, concerns about your fantasy football lineup, get at us. If you just want to talk some trash, talk some smack, get at us as well. One of the panelists that you'll be seeing on tonight's show is also on the SportsMe app as well. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me go ahead and get into the crew. First up, we had to go ahead and book him. We had to get him on the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's probably gonna get a little crazy up in here. Representing his New York Giants, give it up for Snacks. What's good, bro?
I got nothing to say to you.
For now.
Not a word. Hey. You make me sick. I hate you. You disgust me.
Fuck the Giants.
Yeah?
The Giants.
Yeah? Why don't you fuck your football team too, you miserable bitch?
Hey, we'll see when you guys are coming down to FedEx and you guys are going to get fucking shipped back up north, bro. Don't worry.
First of all, hold on. First of all, before we bring in the moderator, I want to tell you, that is the most miserable train ride ever. And we're going into that dump of a stadium that you call home, which is disgusting.
It's the most beautiful, disgusting shit
Robbie,
ever.
Robbie, you make me sick. And I don't even want to talk about it. Go ahead, bring him in. Go ahead.
You make me sick just for a week, ladies and
just
gentlemen.
For a week.
Moderator for the evening.
Just for a week. Tomorrow, if you want to go Rumboyz Live, I'm all in. So.
Exactly. There you go. You're on the show. You're booked. Gary Zam.
What's up, Gary? Fellas? I think I'm going to be a moderator, like you said, but I think it might be more of a referee at this point. I might have just gotten upgraded, after standing 8 count and all that shit. Go to your corner, your neutral corner. This is going to be a fight.
It is. It's going to be a brawl, dog fight. Yeah. I mean, look, we're here for the pregame show, but you guys are going to be on here in the chat during the play-by-play. I'm going to be going bonkers here in Rumboyz Studios. Like, this green screen may fall down at some point. I may just get so fucking crazy. I'm excited for the game. Fellas, first, before we get into the war of words, cheers to me, cheers to you, all the Rumboys and girls, what it do, dilly dilly. The only nice thing that we're probably about to say, because after this sip, records must fall. So we're going to go ahead and begin tonight's conversation with the Giants are 4-0 with Daniel Jones against my Washington football team. Snacks, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
It's a cute record. But they are also – see, you faced the wrong way. There we go. But also, they are 0-6 on Sunday – wow, I got my days mixed up. On Thursday nights. That must have been some good shit I smoked before the show. But they are 0-6 on Thursday nights. Which record do we believe falls first? I'll let you go first, Snacks. I'll let you say.
Yeah, you will let me go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, here's my thing. Everybody knows I'm a very sane Giants fan. I'm not crazy, anything like that. I'm sane. I'm normal. This is the biggest. This is to me, which is mind blowing, and I'll just kind of go off the cliff a little bit. I mean, Robbie, for both of our teams, this is a big game.
Yeah,
Dallas is down. They're 0-1. They're playing the Chargers on the road. They could easily be 0-2. They got DeMarcus Lawrence out for 8 weeks. This is a huge game for two 0-1 teams.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones has never played in a primetime game like this in his life. In his life. Literally, he played at Duke University. They play at 1 o'clock against Holy Cross every week. They got nothing. And then to be in Washington, D.C., the shithole of the United States.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that because I love this country. But
no, you're right. Have you been to my city?
It's a dump. It's a dump. I hate to say it. It's a dump. However,
it's a dirty ass city.
it is. It's not the most clean, but don't worry. Coming to New York, it's the same fucking bullshit.
Yeah. You can see the nation's capital and then drive 2 blocks and there's a crackhead with a pit bull. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, with a pit bull. Yeah, how do you got that thing? Yeah. So I truly believe that the streak, non-biased opinion, of course, the streak of Daniel Jones being 4-0 against the Washington football team reigns supremacy tonight. And he breaks the primetime game schedule. That's what's going to happen because Saquon's going to come out tonight. He's going to play.
Is he?
He's
against the boys.
He's
against
playing.
the boys.
He's playing. He's playing. And you know what he's done in his last 2 games when he was in that shithole stadium? Why don't you ask me? Ask me.
Hey, Snacks, what has he done?
Thank you.
There we go,
yeah,
Gary.
You know what? Gary, that's really funny you asked. His first game, he only went for 189 yards on the ground. His second game, 172. 5 touchdowns combined. I don't even want to bring up the receiving yards. He loves that state. He loves that stadium. This is our game. We have the better coach, Joe Judge, probably the greatest coach in football history. We're coming, Robbie. We're coming.
Okay.
The defense looked like shit last week. Only means that we studied film harder this week, and that we destroy that backup.
You need to study with that OC that you have. With that fucking OC that you have.
You shut the fuck up.
All right, go to your neutral corner, Robbie. Snacks has the floor.
Come on.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you. You think Patrick Graham, after a week of getting disposed, is really going to let Taylor Heineken run all over him? His beer is disgusting. He's a backup. He played in the XFL. He's atrocious. We're going to bury him. It would honestly surprise me if he lasts the whole game. That's what we're going to do.
We're the same football team. Okay, this isn't the Fitz Magic led football team. We're the same football team.
No. But when you signed Fitzpatrick and you were running victory laps, okay, go ahead.
Bro, we knew that we were going to turn to the kid at some point. That's why we kept him around. That same team that gave Tom Brady and them Tampa Bay Buccaneers fits in the playoffs. Yeah, y'all got to face that team tonight. Y'all got to go up against that team tonight. I'm so glad you brought up the wild card game. I really am, because do you understand? I think it was week 11 last year where the Giants and Daniel Jones should have beat Tampa on Monday Night Football on their home turf, and they didn't because they got robbed on a pass and a field goal. No. If you're going to bring that shit up, I'm going to bring that shit up too. No, fuck you. Okay.
So Snacks, is Barkley going to get enough carries to actually make an impact tonight?
Yes, I do. I do think he does. I think they're going to ramp him up a little bit. It's a must-win game, Gary. They gotta. It's okay. So the Giants have started 0-2 the last 6 years. They cannot start 0-2 again because in the New York, New Jersey media, they will get killed. They'll get destroyed. It will be really, really bad. I think they're going to put their best player out on the field as long as he possibly can, and then they have 10 days to recover him. You know, they're playing on Thursday, and then they have 10 days until Atlanta next Sunday. So I truly believe that. And think about it. If you drafted Barkley late first, early second, who are you starting over, man? Are you really going to take the chance of him going 65 yards to the house on a touchdown any given play?
That is not happening against this defensive line.
Oh, listen, Robbie, dumb fuck. I am just saying it's very possible, and you know it is. D-line or not, he's done it before. He's done it before.
Barkley and his fucking legs. He got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. You want some ice cream?
I knew this was a mistake. I knew it.
I'm just happy to have a front row seat here.
All I want to do was lay in my bed, listen to my music, and get pumped, And now I got to deal with fucking bullshit like this scumbag
Let's
sitting to
go.
my right. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, I did it right.
You
Yeah.
did, yeah.
To the right. To the right. To the right. Yeah. Yeah. No, I see. Gary, to be honest, I could not sit Saquon tonight. I can't. Unless you have like a Melvin Gordon on the bench or something that you want to play in front of him, fine. I could get behind that. I get it. But I've gotten a lot of questions like, do I start so-and-so over Saquon? I'm like, man,
I've
you
gotten
drafted
a lot
him.
of Saquon questions. I've gotten a lot too.
He's playing tonight, and they said they're going to ramp up his snaps tonight. So take that for what it's. I know you don't follow like Giants beat report.
I'm starting him tonight. Yeah, no, and I actually do, and I'm starting him tonight. E on the mic to your point for your roster construction. Everyone out there for roster construction for both sides of the ball, for both teams, I need you to take all of your Thursday night players. I will say this every Thursday night stream that we do on this damn network for the next fucking 17 weeks. Please move your Thursday night players out of the flex. I will repeat one more time. Okay, save
for those of you in the back.
Yep, for those in the back. Move your Thursday players out of the flex and get it done now, okay? I need you guys to do that now. Not yesterday, now. All right? I bet you could continue watching the show, and hopefully you have YouTube Premium, and you could just pull us right down, and you can be in sleep rap at the same time.
Well, I co-sign everything you just said, Robbie. So
yeah. Robbie, I need trade advice. There's a whole panel here as well, Sean. And Sean, you write for Rumboyz.com. Like, let's see here. I need trade advice. I have Dobbins. Someone wants him in 2 seconds for Josh Jacobs. I also have Samuel Akers on IR to salvage what I can.
Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. I have Dobbins. Someone wants him. 2 seconds for Josh Jacobs? No.
I would say no as well.
No.
If they were giving you Josh Jacobs in 2 seconds for
that's
Dobbins,
a different story.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're playing the long game here in Dynasty. That's no.
Right. Yeah. So if they can give you Josh Jacobs in 2 seconds, let's rock.
Yeah, you take it. And listen, Dobbins, Dobbins tore his ACL in training camp. He's going to be ready for next year.
Lots of time.
So if you're holding him in Dynasty, that's a good hold. Put him on the IR and get ready for next year. You can make moves to try and compete this year, but do not get rid of J.K. Dobbins because that Ravens offense, as we saw on Monday night, very run dependent and with an offensive line that was banged up, still produced. So hold on to J.K.
Yeah, and we're also still having the college season develop. Take this time, take this season to study up some film. Think about guys that you would be targeting if you were to hypothetically make that trade. Think about what you would be targeting with those 2 seconds. And right now, I don't think that you know exactly what you would go and target right away. So
you'll never.
We don't know, but they're valuable.
Yeah. It's Karam.
I saw it.
He said, I feel like Washington's still going to hold Saquon for negative yards. At best, Saquon breaks out tonight for 100 and a TD. That's
two different things you're saying.
That's a wide range of emotions.
Yeah.
Well, so he's right then. He's going to be right one way or the other.
I guess
that's the kind of statement you want to make. That's your hot take.
I guess he's right.
That's the type of analytics that we need on this show. I love my Thursday night players in flex. We're actually going to be talking about a showdown lineup that we comprised together backstage before the show for you guys. All three analysts, we believe that this could be a fairly hit lineup.
It's the money lineup.
Yeah, and there's some hot takes in this lineup that I don't think you guys are probably ready for. I play Nyheim Hines over Barkley. Fuck.
God bless you. God bless you, Dan Turner.
Hey,
wait, Danny Turner wasn't that Full House?
Here we go. No,
wasn't that the Full House father, Bob Saget, Danny Turner?
Who was on with you last week or 2 weeks ago for Rumboyz After Dark, and you fucking.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. I guess I don't forget.
Yeah, hey, y'all had a little Eagles Giants connection. It was crazy. It was crazy. Don't worry, Dan's gonna be on when we play when I play his team when football team has to play his team. Like everyone in the NFC East is gonna get it on this show. By the way, Gary, I will be attending the Halloween game for the Broncos. So
Cool.
Yeah, I'm probably the only fuck in the stadium wearing a brand new Terry McLaurin jersey that I got coming in the mail, and yeah.
Does it say Redskins on it or
no? It's got the Washington one. I needed to get a new one. But I still got the old school.
No.
This is going in a frame. This one's going in a frame.
Robbie, I respect that jersey more than anything. Don't worry.
Hold on. What was that, Snacks? That was something nice.
Yeah, I respect the Sean Taylor jersey. I do.
I respect the Lawrence Taylor too. I mean, hold on now. Like Lawrence Taylor was just one of those guys. Like
the greatest football player of all time.
Greatest defensive football player of all.
No.
Greatest football player of all time. Randy Moss has a special place in my heart. Randy Moss has a special place in my heart.
No, that's okay. I can understand that, but Lawrence Taylor is the greatest football player of all time. Let me ask you one quick thing. Did Randy Moss change the game of how to cover a wide receiver? No, he didn't.
Randy Moss was the pioneer of the one-handed catch. He has the greatest one-handed catch of all time.
Yeah.
Period.
I agree. Randy Moss is the greatest receiver ever. It's not Jerry Rice.
No, it's not Jerry Rice.
The greatest football player ever is Lawrence Taylor. Because he literally changed how offensive lines and how offenses manage a game. He changed everything.
Taylor was a straight up difference maker, and Snacks. I think I'm with you on this one. He was a disruptor.
Fine,
I'll be going back and forth between both of y'all, but this one, he was disruptive.
Point Snacks.
He couldn't be stopped.
Couldn't be stopped.
Take this lesson here and explain why we don't put Thursday night. Like if I have to do this lesson for like the millionth time, like, Karam, you've been following this show for 4 fucking years, man. Have I not taught you anything? Are you not entertained?
Going full on gladiator now. Okay, look out.
Yep.
All right. You don't start your Thursday night players in the flex because that puts you behind the 8 ball, and you don't want to be behind the ball. And what I mean by that is once they're locked into that flex spot, you're fucked. So if, let's say hypothetically speaking, I'll use last year and 2 years ago as an example. I'll use a player like OBJ as an example. OBJ, you have him locked in as a wide receiver where you should have probably had him as a flex, knowing that he was teeter-tottering if he's going to be injured or not. And now all of a sudden he's locked in, and it's like, yo, you're fucked. Like, you have
to pick a wide receiver, and you don't have the flexibility to pick a running back or a wide receiver to put in that spot, depending on what you have on your bench.
Right.
Yo, Calvin, really quick, the pinky
you limit yourself with options.
That's like a SpongeBob reference for me, the pinky out shit, and like I love it. One of my favorite episodes. No peas. Yes, we will have time to go over Mkf props for you guys. We're actually gonna now get into that really fast. Here first I'll go over the props. No peas. I know that's exactly why one of the reasons why you're here. We have Heineke at 247.5 passing. Daniel Jones 239.5 passing, more or less. This is Monkey Knife Fight, so we are not allowed to use the words over or under or betting or anything like that. So more or less for legal daily fantasy. Who are we taking? I'll put this prop up on the screen for the fans at home. And either one of you can start.
Yeah, well, Gary, real quick, I think both guys go under. I think this is a defensive battle. The Giants secondary is much better than they are or what they showed in week 1. And I do think they have a bounce back, especially with a backup quarterback coming and a defensive line that's hungry to get after him. So I would take the under. I like Heineke's rushing if we can pull that up afterwards. And Daniel Jones, who's my quarterback, who I think is going to be a better real estate agent than he will be a quarterback in the NFL. I can't see him getting over his yardage mark, so I go under that too. I think this is just a defensive battle. 2 divisional opponents running the football where the better defense is going to win. So that's where I go on the quarterbacks. I'm going lower on both.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm lower on both as well. I mean, Daniel Jones is going to be running for his life tonight, and then Taylor Heineke. I mean, he's not a starter. He was all that stuff Snacks was talking about earlier. It's like he's just an XFL guy. So I'm not taking him against the Giants defense.
I think I feel like
All right, here we go.
If I feel like Jones has to go more because there is that potential, big bomb to Sterling Shepard. We're talking 239 yards. Like, come on, that's 2 marches back and forth down the field.
Can I interrupt what you're about to say real quick?
What's up?
I don't hate this because I do think there's a chance that Washington blows the Giants out and Daniel gets over that like he did last game in garbage time.
And that's why I think that it happens. I don't think that we blow you guys out. I think that it's no more than I think we'll get into the spread in a minute. We're going to get you guys covered on money line, over under spread. We're going to get into that talk in a hot second as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned. But I don't think that we necessarily blow you out, but I think that it can be a 7.5, type of point spread situation and I think that the Heineke situation where you take the less there and the more on Daniel Jones. Jones is going to have to try and get that fourth quarter comeback, I feel like. Whereas Heineke, I feel like we're going to be looking at a situation kind of similar to New Orleans, just without the same point spread, obviously.
Right.
Where defensively the field position, because of – and I know you're going to get pissed when I say this, but because of Daniel Jones's turnovers, will result in the field position to where Heineke is not going to have to throw from long lengths of the field.
No, I agree.
So I think
I'm going non-biased here. Now I'm talking to you as a.
Well, yeah, I mean, because now now we're responsible for what the fuck we say at this point. Like,
right, exactly. So I fully agree.
All shit talk went out the window when it came time to be an analyst. It was like, whoop.
We got it out of the way early. But no, you're 100% right, because there could be a drive. There could be 2 or 3 drives that start with Washington at the Giants 30 off turnovers. So. And you're probably going to run the ball for 15 yards and then do whatever you got to do after that. So I like this reason. Go ahead, Robbie. Finish up. I'm sorry.
All good. No, we're going to switch over to touchdown dance really quick. I'm going to cover another prop for you guys over on Monkey Knife Fight. I'm giving you guys 2 tonight here at the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. Make sure you guys subscribe if you have not already, and also spike that like if you're currently watching. We're going to get into touchdown dance. Pretty much what this is, we're going to pick 3 players that will score touchdowns in this contest. The goals for tonight in this Thursday night contest are set at 1.5 TDs, 2.5 TDs, and 3.5 TDs. And what are we thinking here? Who are the 3 that we think that the fans at home should really target?
I'm looking at Logan Thomas jumping off the page right there for something.
Yeah, I think that's
I think we're all in agreement on Logan Thomas.
Okay, so we got Logan Thomas there. Man, I'm feeling really good about Sterling Shepard. I'm feeling damn good about Sterling Shepard. My autographed Darius Slayton jersey is like, pick me. And like my Darius Slayton interview that I did is like, pick me. But I'm like, I really think
I hate to do it, bro.
What are you guys thinking? Like, am I wrong on this, or is it a Kenny Golladay? Like, what are we thinking here?
All right, so I truly like what Carl said. Logan Thomas sticks right off the bat. Like, I think we're all in agreement with that. The Giants can't cover a tight end, a nosebleed can't stop from a tissue. That's how I truly Logan. He's going to easily just go off. I do, however, Robbie, I will say, I do think that it is a Kenny Golladay night. I think not finally, it's been 1 game, but I think they try and get him involved. They got this red zone threat in Kenny Golladay that they need to try and take advantage of. You don't pay $18 million a year for a wide receiver to just not throw him the ball.
Are you predicting a jump ball fade route situation? I mean,
I am going to predict that right now. I'm going to predict a Kenny Golladay touchdown tonight. Yes.
Okay. So we want to lean Kenny Golladay on the Giants side.
I would lean Kenny over Shepard on touchdowns. Yeah.
Okay. Gambling man. I like
it. Hey, the value's better.
You know, I'm a Kenny G fan. So like,
I know you are. I know. That's why I didn't think it was too crazy.
No, that's definitely, that's not a crazy take at all. Remember that year that him and Cooper Kupp were the only 2 wide receivers with double-digit touchdowns? What was that?
Never forget it. 2018, yeah.
18.
Kenny had 11 touchdowns, yep.
Gary, what are we thinking here for the last choice?
I mean, after what we're looking at here, I'm looking at Antonio Gibson. We were talking about some turnovers and short fields and stuff like that, and, that's his that's his thing there. You know, if he gets real short fields and he has opportunity to punch something in from close.
And that's just that Memphis back style, right? I mean, that's just that Memphis back style. We see that all the time with those guys. Oh, my fault, Gary.
No, I was like, I don't know if anyone you guys want to jump in on anything and
no, I mean on Gibson. I worry. The only thing about Gibson I worry about, and just knowing the Giants defense, they were really good against the run last year. And I mean, obviously they sucked last week, but it's like kind of, you know, do they make adjustments and they come back to life and do what they did last year? Maybe. But at this point, no, you can't trust that. I like Gibson a lot too, so that's a nice pick, Gary.
Well, I don't know how bad they were last week. They let that one big run for Gordon,
yeah,
you know, and I bet you if you took that out and started analyzing the yards per and stuff, they were probably better than you think.
Right, they were a lot better, but it's still that one get, and that was Melvin Gordon, who's like 45 years old, as old as Robbie. And it's like, you know, so Gibson's 24 and a lot faster and he's quicker. So I could see him breaking one. So I would take that running. I would take Gibson in the running back circle all the time.
And I feel like that this is probably one of the safest lineups that we can pick for everyone at home.
Yeah. It's not like over exaggerating. It's like kind of exactly what you expect, but
there we go. Okay. So we got Logan Thomas, Kenny Golladay, Antonio Gibson. We are now going to switch over to our big our money lineup, our money lineup for tonight, our showdown lineup, and then we're going to get into money line and over unders and everything like that for you guys at home in the chat. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you guys have not. Everyone on the panel, take a drink. Dilly. Let's go.
Timeout.
What up?
I'm ready to do our lineup, but Robbie, you know I love you. I'm gonna have to bounce. I'm gonna have to bounce after it.
All good.
No. I'll give you my spread and total pick as soon as I leave, or right before I leave. But you know I got pregame rituals to get to.
I know you got your pregame rituals.
You know this shit is no joke, man.
I know. All good. See, luckily for me, this is my pregame ritual. So you know,
I know it is, and you know I love being on with you. So,
hey, I'll see you tomorrow night as well. So our money lineup for tonight, we are rocking with Gibson as the king in showdown.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Did I get that right? Oh shit.
Yeah. That's what we put.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Gibson as the king in the lineup. Washington football team defense, super inexpensive. De'Ami Brown, there's a potential that he could break open for a big one. Terry McLaurin, the receptions are just going to be there. We already know that on average, McLaurin has had 3 different quarterbacks in all of his starts. An average of a new quarterback of every 3 start. So it doesn't matter who he is QB proof. Sterling Shepard, we do believe that there is a potential for a big game breaking pass to happen to Sterling Shepard. We felt that was pretty inexpensive for us.
A lot of receptions too. Yep.
Then a lot of receptions. And then honestly, the key to tonight's lineup is the tight end. No shock there in Logan Thomas.
Yep.
Anything that we want to add to this one, fellas?
I would say no. And you hit the nail on the head with the last one, with the tight end being Logan Thomas, because Gary, you watched Denver last week against the Giants with no fan. Robbie, you know the Giants can't cover a tight end worth of shit. So to have Logan Thomas right there at that price, steal.
Gotta do it.
Absolutely steal. Gotta do it. And for those at home that want to know how we constructed this lineup, we did go Gibson first as the king, and then Logan Thomas second, and then every other piece went after that. Okay,
correct.
So if you guys want to know how the construction actually went, Gibson first, Thomas second, and then you fill in the rest exactly in that order. Let's go ahead and switch over to the sports book. Oh my gosh.
There we go.
If DraftKings wants to work with us, DraftKings has been hating us today, guys. I'm gonna have to have a call with the homie Jason. Be like, yo, man, what's up?
Let's get this fixed, Robbie. Come on.
Right? Yeah. Like, come on, man.
What are we doing here?
Why stop pulling up the fucking baseball odds, bro? All righty. So let's go ahead and we're gonna get into our odds for this before Snacks has to get into his pregame rituals. Washington sitting at don't ever be sorry for that. Please never. Washington sitting at minus 210. Giants sitting at, I don't know why I said the city and then the team. That's felt weird. Washington sitting at minus 210. New York sitting at plus 175 with the over-under of 42. And the spread has fucking moved. Oh, my gosh. To 4.5. All right, now I'm scared.
Now it's different. That's a whole different deal there.
Yeah, it was sitting at 3.5. That fucking moved from the time that we started the show to now. All right, fellas. So everything that we said from the beginning of the show has fucking changed. Snacks, we start with you.
All right. So what I'm going to do is, the easy money is to just bet the Giants money line because we're going to win the football game and you can make more bang for your buck.
What do you have to think about this one? This is going to be easy.
It's literally the easiest bet I will ever not make in my life because I never bet on my team or I never bet against them because that's my number one rule in gambling. But I will say, if you're afraid to take a favorite and lay juice, bet that dog. Why not? If you have no interest in the game, if you have no interest in either team, always take the underdog in a divisional round. In a divisional game in prime time. For whatever reason, I think Robbie, the last 2 years, I want to get the stat right. Hold on. Over the last 2 years, the road underdog is 6-3 on the money line over the last 9 games. So
yes.
Thursday night games if you want to have some value, the Giants money line is it. Here's what I'm going to do, which is probably insane. And it's going to absolutely lose. Not going to take the Giants plus 4.5.
I like the Giants when I thought it was 3, and then it went to 3.5, and I liked them even more. And now it's 4.5. So I don't even have to think about this one.
Now, can I ask you guys' opinion on one thing? Everybody and their mothers are betting the under. Doesn't that mean we should bet the over?
Yeah, fade the public.
Fade the public, bro. You know it.
Interesting.
You know it.
I've known you too long. That is
too
so
long.
bad.
Too long. Dude, everybody's betting that under.
Hey, Snacks, you literally went. And I just
yeah. Put it up on
batting practice right here.
Bro, put it right up on a fucking tee.
Hey, I want to get on that. I want to get on that show so bad one day, just so you know. Like,
no, you're in. We're remodeling for the season, so we'll talk about that.
Hell yes.
I'm serious.
So I think that the over is well within the wheelhouse because here's the thing. All right, Washington. If you're thinking about this from Washington's fan standpoint, and then you want to apply that into why the over makes sense. 42 is not that much. Washington puts up an average of about 21 points per game any fucking ways.
Right.
So in order to win, and if I'm going Washington money line at the minus 210, I know I'm not going to make a fuck ton of money. All right, fine. Like I'm not going to get the 4-1 odds. It is what it is. But taking a win is better than nothing. I'm here to end at above 55% at the end of the day, at the end of the season. Okay. If I can end, total above 55, I've done well. The reason why the over makes sense is because you're going to have to account for that field goal that will send that 21 a little bit higher. Both these teams are probably going to be staring down the barrel of 21-21 by the third or fourth quarter, end of the third, beginning of the fourth quarter. Somebody's going to have to go the fuck off come the fourth.
Right.
It's going to happen one way or the other. Even if Washington is up, they're going to now just start controlling the clock and controlling the tempo. But they're going to have to be up by at least more than 21 in order to do anything. I don't think the Giants are completely the fuck out of this. Anyone that thinks that this is a blowout, I'm sorry. You're wrong.
I agree. And Robbie, and real quick, to add on to that real quick.
First person to say it. Yeah.
No, you're 100%. This is one way or the other. This is not going to be a blowout. This is going right down to the wire. It could very well go to overtime in 2020.
Yeah.
And in that case, as long as it's not a tie, the over hits because you got to kick a field goal, and that's 43. So,
do you know Little Rumboyz history? Okay, make sure y'all at home write this down. This could maybe win you a future prize on one of our shows or something later down the line. In week 1, we hit on both overtime games on the money line, bro.
Oh,
yeah. First time in history, first time in this network's history, we hit on 2 overtimes in the same fucking week. Never has happened in 4 years. Going on 5. October 10th is our birthday,
and it never will again.
It'll never happen again. Bro, you show me another handicapper that hits like that. That's gonna hit like that. Like,
yeah. I'll show you. If somebody has another handicapper that can do that, I got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell for you. So.
Exactly. I got an oceanfront property in Idaho.
Yeah. So, hey. All right. So here, guy, I'm gonna get run. I'm gonna get run, Robbie. I'm sorry. You know, I got a couple things to do. I got to go listen to my music. I got to get in the zone.
Yes.
Like I said, Gary, I'm a sociopath. But I'm taking Giants plus. I'm taking Giants plus 4.5. I'm going over with Robbie because I think that's a sharp bet. Everybody's gonna take the under. I'm going over. So let's do that. We have the lineup set for you. Logan Thomas is going to score at least a touchdown, so make sure you play him in every format, DFS, redraft, dynasty, everything. Play him in there. Gary, it was great meeting you, buddy. We will talk soon. Robbie, I will talk to you later. Trust me, I'm going to start texting you during the fucking game, too. Don't you? I may even call you at halftime, you miserable prick. Don't worry.
You whatever you want, bro.
I may even go on SportsMe and start ripping you apart again.
Let's go. The people fucking love it, bro.
Bring it on, motherfucker.
Hey, let me go.
All right,
go to give me one more fuck Washington football team. Go ahead.
Fuck Washington football team.
And fuck the Giants, bro. Hey, I love you, man. I'll catch you later.
Fuck you. I love you, buddy. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Later, man. Peace. All righty, guys. We have just about 10 more minutes left here in the show. If you guys have any other questions for us, let us know. Gary, it's been a pleasure having you on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. How's it been your very first time?
Love it. See, I looked the right way, too. I was kind of nervous which I was going to look. Yeah, no, this was fun. I definitely wanted – I want to come on again. I mean, next time you got a spot, I mean, you said maybe even tomorrow if nothing's going on, I'll jump in.
Dude,
you guys pod forever on Friday. That After Dark is a long show.
Yeah, we planned for 2 hours like flat, and it almost never happens. Sometimes it happens, and I'm like, damn, I wrote a damn good show sheet. And then sometimes, like with the football season now, we try and cover every game. We try and hit every over under for folks, which is why y'all need it. Why are y'all not fucking buying Rumboyz Premium? Like, come on, $6.99. I'm gonna send you a company newsletter every week about all of our bets that we may not get to cover on air. I'll have a secret prop that is covered in that newsletter that I don't cover on Dr. Roto, that I don't cover on Rumboyz.com, that I don't cover on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. So, like, I'm giving you more free money over there. Like, you get a loyalty badge next to your name, and like you get these cool emojis.
For $6.99, you can triple your money. Maybe even more.
Bro. All right. I know I keep talking about it, but hitting on both OTs.
That's crazy.
Like, when that happened, like when the Monday night closed, and that was also my first week of writing for Dr. Roto. And anyone that read that Dr. Roto article on Monday night and you got the double Moores on both Carr and Jackson, like, I'm happy. I'm happy for you. Like, bro, it is the craziest feeling that like we don't do this for anything other than entertaining people, giving them a break from like their day to day, like the wife's kids, they start fucking stressing you out. It's like, yo, I'm gonna go watch Rumboyz. Like, fuck that. Like other than entertainment, and then also like helping people just win in like every facet. And like this is like the first year we've tackled like the gambling and the DFS aspect along with everything else we've always done. It's the greatest fucking feeling in the world.
I mean, I even learned something today. I would have taken the under. I would have bet with the crowd until I started hearing what you and Snacks had to say, and I'm like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. I was over here taking notes.
Bro, yeah, dude. Like with that, man. I mean, you just got to think about how like the ball movement is just a game script, and like once you start, getting that game script in your head, it's like, oh shit,
This makes sense.
yeah, like once you start playing it out, I could see a universe where the under hits, but it's super hard with this being a divisional matchup. Like that defense is gonna get after New York. Like that Washington defense is gonna get after New York. By the way, we do have an announcement during halftime for Hard Knocks. I think the new team and new season is probably going to be getting announced. I have a feeling it might be us. And you guys might learn what the new team name is going to be.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Yo, J-Love, over under 115 from scrimmage. That Giants defense is still nice. And given the field position that I think that Washington's going to be having, I don't think that he has to go over. Your thoughts, Gary?
Yeah, no, I'm thinking under as well because, like you said, if he only has 40 yards worth of field, there's not only so much ground you can cover from that, and New York does have a pretty, they bottled up the Broncos pretty good. Besides that Melvin Gordon run, so they're not a pushover.
Yeah, I mean Bobby Martinez.
Yeah, I'm going under.
Really quick, shout out to one of our day one subscribers, good old Pete. Like when I tell you day one, Gary, literally like
really. What's up, Pete?
Yeah, man. I love seeing that like we have like a lot of day ones that like still watch like faithfully. Like that is the most ballerish shit ever. Washington football team is definitely about to slap some cheeks. Even though Snacks disagrees with me. By the way, make sure you guys go back, watch the beginning of this live stream. Like it was very how would you describe it, Gary?
Contentious.
Contentious? I'd say passionate,
Well, yeah, it could be that too. Passionate. Some lines were being crossed. Well, but I knew you guys are boys, so that's a big difference there too.
Oh,
it was in good fun, but that's.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck! You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to get the story behind this picture right here. I forgot.
That's Snacks right there.
Yeah. I forgot to get that. Oh my goodness. Like, wow. So Gary, let's get to know you really quick while we got you here on the Rumboyz Fantasy Network. How did you like get started in this space? Like what happened? Like,
so I've been playing fantasy football for 20 years probably. I started playing at a work league, and just to and I had moved from Denver to Kansas City, and I started a job, and there were some guys that I didn't know anybody. It's like your first day, and I had been there just a little bit, and they said, "Hey, do you want to join a fantasy league?" And I had never played. So, but for the camaraderie and getting to know people and have something to talk about, around the water cooler ish, whatever. So I joined, and I learned the hard way. Like our draft was you picked your players in what order you wanted them to do it. And so I didn't know anything about fantasy football. So back in the day, my dad played, and it was touchdown only. So the kickers were the most valuable people because they would score like, 9 to 10 points. If you didn't get a touchdown, you got 0 for any yardage or anything. So kickers were valuable. So I was picking all of these. I think it was like David Treadwell. I can't remember. It's like really long time ago.
Yeah.
so I had, so I passed up like, I think that year was that guy for the Colts. It was really like super good. I can't think of his name.
I just realized Snacks threw out a joke about my age.
I heard him say that, but I thought he was just jacking around.
No, I just realized, like motherfucker, you gonna age too. It's okay. I'm gonna be there when you get your first fucking gray hair.
Oh my God, you guys are great. But anyway, I started with, and then now I started writing at Pregame HQ, and then moved on to IBT Media, and now I'm doing some stuff with QB List, and still with Jeff over at Going for Two. So I'm kind of in a lot of places here. I'm kind of contribute where I can, jump in when I can, and it's been a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, Going for Two, man. Shout out to you guys. Like there's this like weird, like crazy underground, like going for two Rumboyz, like type like connection. Like we just both of our branches like super fucking get along. Like I don't know what it is. I can't explain it. We've never.
Well, you have my boy drop the mic on here, right? He's a Rumboyz favorite, and he's going for two guys. So there's
exactly
the perfect example.
Yeah, like it's the craziest thing how like with, and it's never on purpose, you know. I think that just good people like just
gravitate to people like that.
Exactly, like bro, like you got the. Like you were on the stream, you know, just with the homie Snacks. Like me and him, we've known each other for 4 fucking years. Like I'm just getting to know you, and it's like, bro, like these are killer analysts. Like these are people that have fucking takes, you know.
And I didn't know Snacks until tonight. I had no idea who he was until now. I followed him though just before the show started, and bro, I'm gonna keep track on his stuff. He's sharp.
They have 61.4K followers on their channel.
Wow.
Not
well, they're gonna get Twitter, one more from me.
Not Twitter. Not Twitter, okay? They're not.
Oh, you mean they're YouTube?
Yeah, they're YouTube. Like,
oh wow.
Yeah. So like they're the ones who taught me a lot of what I have now. And I still learn, and I still like just you know, and it's
what's their channel name?
BDG. Big Dogs Gotta Eat.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah, they are, and once you follow, it's like oh shit, and like you kind of understand like kind of where I learned it. I was like I was at this weird time when I first started, right? You know, this is weird that we're having this conversation because like my birthday is kind of like YouTube let me know they're like your birthday's today, and I was like, oh fuck, that's cute. Like technically it's October 10th, but like I guess my first YouTube video was posted then. And like, so their brand is kind of like ours, like in a way, except I push the envelope like, wow,
a little bit farther. Huh?
Yeah, I had someone DM me and tell me that I was a Howard Stern of fantasy football one time, and that kind of scared me. I was like, fuck. I was like, that's a wide range of emotions.
That's a compliment because he's got a lot of viewers and
exactly. You know, like he's done it from like terrestrial radio to like all the way to like now like the XM days. Like, you know, he's one of the pioneers that's kept radio alive. Like, you know,
I think I heard somewhere for Howard Stern that there were people that loved him would listen for like 35 minutes a day, and the people that hated him would listen to like an hour and a half a day or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and I've noticed that
viewer's a viewer.
Yeah, viewer's a viewer. And like at first I was like taken back. I was like, "Fuck you," and then I was like, "You know what? That's a compliment."
Wait a minute. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
You know, but like I bring it up because like you know at that time I was watching. You know, remember what's now Sports Grid? They were FNTSY.
Oh yeah.
You know, Chad Parsons. You know, and all them. I was in the chat as a fan one day. Went from being Robbie Johnson in the chat to being Rumboyz Fantasy Network in the chat.
Wow.
Like I made it. I was at my regular corporate job, and one day I was just like, fuck this. Like, I want to start a side hustle. Like, I was like, I want to try and see if this shit can work. You know?
Well, what I like most about Rumboyz is that it's honest and it's just fun. It's fun to tune in, and like you were saying, if you know you had a bad day or whatever, you can turn it on, and everyone's talking trash, and you know, talking here and there, saying this and that, and you don't think about what you did for the day, and it's just entertaining, and it's not someone just sitting there reading stats off of the the screen. So yeah, that's what I like most about it.
I'm kidding.
You just went back on everything, all the props I was giving you, man. Now.
Oh man. Reitman Network. Hey, already. Oh, it's gonna be a fucking bloodbath tonight. J-Love, am I old as hell, or is the company becoming old as hell? Like I feel like the company's now like just like grown so much. Like it's weird. It's crazy. Like go back and watch the very first ever episode. You'll be like, what the fuck is this? It'll be like the Twilight Zone. You'll be like, And then, like,
actually, that sounds like a good idea. That would be fun.
bro.
See how far you've come.
Yeah.
How long have you guys been doing? How long have you had this? How many, have you only been a year? It's been 2 years?
So
plus?
our anniversary is October 10th. We started October 10th, 2018. So yeah, so October 10th, like I'll probably do like a big ass stream, and I'll be like, everyone come on, like, celebrate, like, kind of like how we do like those big like Super Bowl parties and shit. Like,
yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'll just like, everyone come on, like let's just celebrate, like, because without like all the guests that have came on throughout the years, without everyone that I've ever worked with throughout the years, good, bad, right, wrong, indifferent, without the whole live chat, like all damn near almost 3K, like all 2,600 or 700 or whatever the fuck, like someone's gonna be like, hey, it's this number, damn it, like, like someone's gonna get pissed.
We're just getting in the ballpark here.
Yeah, but all of you guys that like subscribe like since day one, like, yeah, I stream on Twitter, but like YouTube's my baby, like, and like the community, because it's like my own personal community that I built, like it's my own little thing, and like it's dope to like see like everyone just like from all the years like grow, and like I celebrate all their birthdays with them. Like we'll be streaming live and it'll be like, yo, it's my birthday. And it's like, that's right, like today is your birthday. Like I remember 4 years ago, like it was your birthday. Like cheers,
That's
like
cool. Yeah.
So it's just dope. Like it's my own fucking, love you, Gary.
What's up, St. Pat?
You look younger in your profile pic. Hey, St. Pat was on Monday.
Actually, the one with Bart Simpson is a lot younger. That's an old picture from when I started with Twitter. That's why I finally changed it to one where I was in my 40s.
Oh my gosh, bro! Next time that you're out in Denver, man, definitely let me know so like I can fucking pull up, bro. Like
I did think about you when I was up there. I was like, man, it's not that far to Colorado Springs, but I was only there for 2 days. I was in and out.
Yo, the OGs do remember the road to LA. So we had this hashtag road to LA, and like this shit actually like was like popping. Like we only had like 600 subscribers at the time. We were competing like on like the streaming competition. The NFLPA was doing and shit, and like one of my old sponsors had this like streaming competition to go to the NFLPA rookie premiere. And like this was before COVID. So this event was already super exclusive. Like it's hard to get invited to this shit. We won the competition, placed number 1 overall. Like we were doing like 12-hour work days, like every day fucking streaming. Damn. Bro. Like, yeah. like, bro, we were going hard, man. And we ended up like that was like the first big break. It was like, like interviewing the rookies. Like we have a couple of those interviews up. We don't have all of them up, but we have like a couple of them up on our YouTube channel. Yeah. Oh, when Ty was babysitting Kyler Murray's phone, yeah, Ty had to become Kyler Murray's fucking handler. That was great. It's like, yo, Kyler, we're the same height, bro. Like you knew he was gonna get drunk. Like, the fuck did you expect? And then yeah, my co-host at the time had to like so the picture of Kyler and Hollywood Brown at the jersey reveal.
Oh really? That's
on Kyler's profile on Instagram. We took that.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was a Rumboyz photo from Kyler's phone. Like, yeah. Like, it was a fucking dope ass time.
Good times.
I like that you got to come on the channel. You got to like meet everyone that's like been here forever. Oh god, LQ's in the chat. LQ's in the chat. Yo, his breakdown earlier, when he was on with Klug was thorough. But Yas was smiling a lot on that episode. He was like, he was smiling. But no, all love. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and hop off. I have to get ready for the play-by-play live stream because I'm excited to watch the Giants lose. Snacks is
still watching it. Yeah, he's behind the scenes over here punching the air. Hey, but I appreciate you having me on, Robbie. This has been a lot of fun, and I was about to look forward to coming on and joining you again.
Yeah, I was about to say, where can the people find you? If you want to hop on tomorrow night, just message me. You already have the show times for like the next like fucking 4 days.
Yeah, you're on the air a lot. I didn't realize it was so much when I reached out to you. Just Gary's Ammo 1 and Twitter, and I'm always there.
Okay. Nice, simple, sweet. Y'all already know where to find me. Google me. Catch me on the next stream. Go ahead, hop out of this stream. Go to Rumboyz Fans Network on YouTube, and wait in the lobby on the next stream. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Other than that, excuse me. Fuck, I drank all that drink. Cheers to me. Cheers to you. All the Rumboys and girls, what it do. Dilly, we love and appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining the Rumboys crew. Peace.
Holy shit.